What if the foods you've trusted for stronger bones and steady balance your entire life were actually doing far less for real bone strength and bone density than you ever realized? And what if the true science-backed keys to improving balance after 60 have been quietly sitting in your kitchen this whole time, unnoticed and never explained by your doctor? If you're over 60, this could be one of the most important insights you'll hear this year, because strong bones aren't just about calcium anymore. It's about how the body absorbs minerals efficiently, how muscles communicate with nerves for stability, and how certain nutrients support bone flexibility and prevent fractures. According to new findings on bone metabolism and age-related balance changes, many seniors are unknowingly undermining their own stability without pain or warning, until a sudden stumble or near fall makes you realize something is changing. And hold on, because in a moment you'll hear about an internal factor that influences stability far more than most people imagine. Did you know that some foods quietly support collagen elasticity inside the bones, reducing microfractures and maintaining mobility, while others leave bones stiff, brittle, and slow to respond when movement shifts? What if the foods that truly support bone strength and leg-to-ground confidence aren't the old milk and calcium answers, but something far more targeted and effective for maintaining balance after 60? Just imagine walking upstairs without hesitation, rising from a chair smoothly, or stepping onto uneven ground with real stability and confidence. And stay with me, because a surprising link between nutrition for seniors and reaction speed and bone nerve coordination is coming up. In a moment, you'll learn which foods impact the hips, knees, ankles, and spine, the exact areas that matter most for fall prevention and long-term mobility. Here's something almost nobody talks about. After 60, bones don't just need density, they need responsiveness. They need speed. That split-second bone-muscle nerve correction when you misstep isn't just strength, it's communication. It's biological reaction time. And certain foods dramatically improve that communication network. The next insight will show you why some seniors stumble and fall, while others quickly stabilize and stay upright. Even small nutritional shifts can noticeably improve mobility and daily balance. Many older adults silently assume that bone loss and reduced balance are just normal aging. But what if that's not entirely true? What if your body has been asking for the right support and you simply haven't been supplying it? The good news is that there are foods, science-backed foods, that help strengthen bones naturally, improve everyday stability, and support long-term bone health. You'll understand how they work, why they work, and how easy it is to include them in your routine. And soon, you'll hear how even tiny adjustments can result in meaningful improvements you can actually feel. In this video, you'll discover how specific foods support stronger bones, better balance, and greater stability, and how understanding the biology behind them can give you something priceless: confidence with every step. And now, let's begin the countdown. As we get older, one of the biggest threats to independence isn't just bone thinning, it's the gradual loss of microstability. Those tiny automatic balance corrections your body uses to keep you steady. When bones lose responsiveness and minerals become depleted over time, the body doesn't warn you with pain. It warns you with hesitation, that half-second delay stepping off a curb, that subtle wobble when turning, or that moment of uncertainty when standing up from a chair. And here's the real risk. After 60, even a small imbalance can become a major fall risk, possibly leading to fractures, long recovery, reduced independence, and loss of confidence. And stay with me, because in a moment, I'll explain what most doctors never discuss about balance control in aging. But there is real hope, because new research in bone neurology and senior mobility shows that the body never loses its ability to rebuild, adapt, and strengthen, no matter your age. Even after 60, the skeletal system remains active and trainable, if it receives the right biological signals. You are not too old to improve your balance, and you are not destined to experience continual bone loss or instability. Many adults in their 70s and even 80s have shown measurable improvements in bone responsiveness and leg-to-ground stability simply by using the right nutritional strategies. And soon, you'll discover how small daily food choices can reactivate bone nerve communication and support stronger bones naturally. And here's another encouraging truth. You don't need costly supplements, risky medications, or invasive procedures to improve bone strength and balance. The body prefers natural inputs, mineral-rich foods, collagen-supporting nutrition, and nutrients that gently instruct bones. Stay strong, stay flexible, stay connected. Just imagine walking with confidence, stepping onto uneven surfaces without fear, and feeling grounded, not fragile. And in a moment, you'll learn how your bones can regain reaction speed and stability through simple dietary changes, foods backed by real science. In this video, you'll discover how certain science-supported foods act as natural signaling agents, helping your body absorb minerals efficiently, maintain bone flexibility, strengthen bone density, and react instantly when movement shifts. You'll learn how to support not only bone strength, but bone responsiveness, which is the real key to improving balance after 60 and preventing fractures. And with that foundation in place, let's begin the countdown and start with number 10. According to specialists in bone metabolism at respected institutions like Harvard and the National Institute on Aging, one of the most overlooked causes of bone decline after 60 isn't just reduced bone density, it's the breakdown of internal communication between minerals, collagen frameworks, and bone-building cells. In plain terms, your bones may not be hearing the body's signals to stay strong and stable. That's why many older adults feel slightly unsteady even without pain. They describe it as a tiny delay in how the brain communicates with the legs. And soon, you'll learn how specific nutrition for seniors can help restore this silent communication and support stronger bones naturally. A recent analysis in Aging Physiology found that the body absorbs minerals very differently after 60, especially calcium and magnesium, both essential for bone strength and fracture prevention. Simply put, some seniors eat enough minerals, but their bones don't absorb them properly, leaving the body under-supported. That's why so many people are surprised when bone scans show thinning, even though they think they eat healthy. And in just a moment, you'll see how certain absorption-enhancing foods can dramatically shift mineral utilization in your favor and improve bone stability. Research in neuromuscular aging shows that maintaining balance after 60 isn't just about muscle strength. It's about how bones, nerves, tendons, and posture cooperate like a synchronized system. In everyday terms, stable movement depends on tiny micro-adjustments your body makes constantly. That's why spinning too fast, stepping sideways, or misjudging a stair can suddenly feel risky after 60. And very soon, you'll discover how certain foods can strengthen bone-muscle-nerve communication and improve reaction speed. A 2022 review on bone-collagen interaction revealed something essential. Bone flexibility matters almost as much as bone density. In plain terms, a bone that's firm but slightly elastic can withstand force better than one that's dense but brittle. That's why some people fall and recover with no issue, while others suffer fractures from seemingly minor missteps. And we're just moments away from examining which foods help keep your bones resilient, flexible, and more resistant to injury. Experts in geriatric biomechanics have also found that after 60, hydration and internal mineral fluid balance strongly influence reaction time and overall balance. When the body is dehydrated, even slightly, bones and joints respond more slowly, and balance corrections weaken. That's why so many older adults feel wobbly in the morning or during periods of low fluid intake. And the fascinating part? There's a straightforward hydration-based approach that helps improve bone responsiveness and mobility. So let's break down what all of this really means for your bone health. And now, we'll step into the countdown with item number 10. Now let's count down from 10 to 1. And as we go, pay attention to how each of these foods supports not just stronger bones and improved bone density, but also real-world balance, leg-to-ground confidence, and the micro-stability your body relies on to prevent falls after 60. Small nutritional decisions can create big shifts in your bone responsiveness, and you may be surprised by how these everyday foods, many of which have been sitting in your kitchen unnoticed, can help strengthen your foundation from the inside out. And stay with me, because as we move through these items, you'll start recognizing patterns in how the skeleton, muscles, and nervous system communicate. Number 10. Tahini sesame paste. Tahini is more than a flavorful spread. It's a concentrated natural source of key minerals like calcium, magnesium, zinc, and phosphorus, which your bones require to maintain both density and flexibility. These minerals help your body retain and utilize calcium instead of letting it pass through unused. Think of tahini as nutritional reinforcement for the bone framework itself. 1 tablespoon a day, spread on whole grain toast, stirred into yogurt, blended into dressing, or used as a dip. Provides a bone-supportive boost without overwhelming calories. If you're watching weight or sodium intake, just keep portions balanced. Many older adults notice that over time, their hips and knees feel more supported, particularly when walking upstairs or rising from a seated position. Imagine feeling more secure in your lower body, as if the shock absorbers inside your skeleton have been gently strengthened. And stay with me, because next, you'll hear about a plant food that can slow microscopic bone erosion that tends to accelerate with age. Number 9. Edamame. Edamame, young soybeans, provide natural phytonutrients and plant compounds that help slow the rate of bone breakdown. This is particularly important after 60, when the remodeling cycle of bone, the constant process of removal and rebuilding, begins to favor breakdown instead of restoration. Having 1 cup steamed or boiled, as a snack, side, or addition to a meal, supports bone renewal and contributes to better skeletal endurance. If you have thyroid concerns or are managing hormone-related conditions, simply be mindful of total soy intake and check with your doctor if needed. Many older adults describe the benefit of edamame not as sudden or dramatic, but as quiet endurance. They can stand longer, walk farther, or go about daily activities with less fatigue in the legs. Imagine being on your feet longer without feeling that subtle leg weakness, the kind that makes you look for a chair. And coming soon, you'll learn how a specific fruit, which you may already enjoy, directly supports joint response timing and neuromuscular coordination, an underrated factor for balance after 60. Number 8. Dried apricots. Dried apricots may seem like a simple snack, but for adults over 60, they play a surprisingly important role in supporting mobility, stability, and overall balance. They supply potassium and related minerals that help the muscles relax properly after contraction, particularly relevant for tiny foot-to-ground adjustments when walking, climbing stairs, or shifting weight between steps. When muscles don't relax fully, those subtle transitions become less fluid, and even small movements can feel jerky or unstable, which increases hesitation and fall risk over time. Having 3 to 5 dried apricots earlier in the day provides gentle electrolyte support without the nighttime glucose spike that may disrupt sleep or overnight bone repair cycles. If you manage blood sugar or insulin sensitivity, just keep portions mindful and consider pairing them with protein or fiber for smoother energy release and reduced glycemic load. Many older adults describe the long-term effect not as sudden or dramatic, but as steadier movement, especially when turning, pivoting, or stepping sideways. Just imagine feeling a smoother, more confident sense of stability when you rise from a chair or step off a curb. That subtle relaxation of the lower leg and calf muscles can make a significant difference in how secure your footing feels. And stay with me, because in just a moment, we'll look at a traditional Asian ingredient that does something quite remarkable. It influences how the thyroid participates in mineral turnover, a key component in bone renewal signaling and long-term skeletal health. Number 7. Nori, seaweed. Nori, the same seaweed commonly used in sushi, provides a unique kind of metabolic support that may indirectly assist bone renewal through healthy thyroid function. The thyroid plays a much larger role in aging than most people realize. It is deeply involved in regulating mineral absorption, metabolic tempo, and cellular turnover, all of which directly influence bone metabolism after 60. Using 1 to 2 small sheets of nori daily, crumbled over rice, salad, eggs, soups, or even avocado toast, provides natural iodine and other micronutrients that help maintain steady thyroid communication. However, if you have hyperthyroidism or are on thyroid medication, always check with your healthcare professional about iodine intake. A personalized approach ensures safety and effectiveness. Many older adults who consistently include nori in their diet report smoother body coordination, easier turning, quicker pivoting, and a more effortless sense of fluid movement. This isn't about raw muscle strength. It's about fluid coordination between bones, nerves, connective tissues, and posture. Imagine your body responding as one unified system rather than fragmented parts. Movement that feels natural, agile, and balanced. And stay with me, because next, we're moving to a protein-rich staple that strengthens the internal collagen matrix of your bones, the flexible, living structure that prevents cracking, brittleness, and supports confident movement at any age. Number 6. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is one of the most accessible and effective foods for supporting stronger bones and collagen integrity, especially after 60. It provides casein protein, a slow-digesting structural protein that plays a key role in maintaining the flexible collagen framework inside bone tissue. This flexibility is not a small detail. It's the difference between a bone absorbing stress versus fracturing under it. Strong bones aren't just dense, they must also be slightly elastic to prevent brittleness, micro-cracking, and the tiny stress fractures that accumulate over decades. A small bowl in the morning or midday can act like internal reinforcement for your bone structure, working like a natural shock absorber that promotes resilience rather than fragility. If you're managing blood pressure or sodium intake, simply choose a low-sodium version. The benefits remain. Many older adults who reintroduce cottage cheese into their routine describe an improvement they first notice in their movement. Comfort. Less stiffness when standing, easier transitions when bending or leaning, and a feeling that the bones and joints have more internal cushioning, more give rather than snap. Imagine the difference between a dry branch that breaks and a flexible branch that bends. The flexible one endures stress and motion with ease. And stay with me, because in a moment, we're going to discuss a creamy, nutrient-rich food that doesn't just nourish bones. It helps your brain send balance and movement signals more clearly through the neuromuscular network, improving reaction speed and confidence while walking. Number 5. Avocado. Avocado may seem like a trendy health food, but for adults over 60, it supports something far more fundamental: neuromuscular communication. This is the critical process by which your brain sends balance signals to your muscles: when to stabilize, when to shift weight, when to catch yourself during a misstep. As we age, these signals can slow down slightly, creating that subtle hesitation before stepping off a curb, or the brief delay in foot response when changing direction. Half an avocado daily delivers essential fatty acids and potassium that help nerve pathways and muscle fibers stay highly responsive, almost like upgrading the internal wiring between brain and body. If you have kidney conditions or take medications that affect potassium handling, always consult your physician and respect your individual needs. Many older adults report calmer leg muscles at night, fewer spasms, quicker recovery when shifting balance, and a grounded sense of stability after consistently eating avocado. It's not about the taste trend, it's about restoring the precision of balance signals. Just imagine walking across gravel or grass and feeling your legs respond smoothly beneath you. No jitteriness, no lag, just steady, confident synergy between brain and movement. And stay with me, because the next item may surprise you. It naturally lowers inflammation throughout the body while boosting bone flexibility, a double benefit that directly supports long-term mobility, fall prevention, and real-world stability in everyday movement. Number 4. Ginger. Ginger is one of the most remarkable natural tools for maintaining stronger bones and better balance as we age. And yet many people overlook its role in supporting bone density, bone flexibility, and daily movement stability. This humble root helps reduce inflammatory activity in the body, particularly the silent inflammation that weakens collagen networks inside bone tissue and slows bone repair over time. As we grow older, even mild inflammation can make bones feel stiff and less adaptive, leading to rigidity instead of responsiveness. Ginger helps counteract this effect by promoting elasticity and resilience in bone collagen, allowing the skeleton to respond more efficiently to movement stress and the tiny balance corrections your body makes every second. A warm cup of ginger tea in the morning, a slice of ginger added to meals, or even freshly grated ginger in salad dressings can provide daily support for bone health. If you are on blood-thinning medications or anticoagulants, it's wise to use moderate amounts, always with your doctor's guidance. Many older adults who add ginger into their routine report noticeably less stiffness in the morning, easier bending of the knees, smoother joint motion, and a reduction in hesitation when transitioning from sitting to standing or turning quickly. Just imagine taking those first steps of the day without tightness or resistance, feeling a more fluid connection between your legs and the ground beneath you. And stay with me, because in a moment, we'll introduce a vibrant antioxidant source that protects bone-building cells from age-related oxidative stress, helping your skeleton stay active, dynamic, and responsive as you move through your day. Number 3. Blackberries. Blackberries are far more than a delicious fruit. They are potent nutritional allies in protecting bone-building cells from oxidative stress, ensuring that bone activity and bone density remain supported well into your 60s, 70s, and even 80s. Aging naturally increases free radical activity, which can degrade bone-producing osteoblasts and weaken the biochemical communication that governs bone renewal. But the antioxidants in blackberries, especially anthocyanins, help neutralize this internal stress, preserving bone durability, collagen integrity, and structural flexibility. This keeps your bones from becoming overly rigid and brittle, and instead supports a bone matrix that can absorb unintended jolts or micro-impacts without fracturing. Have a small bowl daily, plain, blended into smoothies, or paired with yogurt, oats, or even cottage cheese. Pairing blackberries with protein or fiber can help moderate acidity and prolong nutrient release. Over time, many older adults report increased lower leg responsiveness, quicker reaction time when shifting direction, and improved stability when walking on uneven ground or turning rapidly. That slight lag between intention and movement begins to disappear, replaced by a confident sense of body readiness. Imagine stepping off a curb and feeling your legs catch you instantly. That's proprioception, reaction speed, and bone-nerve coordination working together. And here's the exciting part. Stay with me, because the next food we'll discuss directly strengthens the structural connection between muscle and bone, reinforcing the internal framework that ties movement to balance and helping prevent falls before they ever happen. Number 2. Chickpeas. Chickpeas are one of those humble foods that quietly do more for stronger bones and better balance than most people realize, especially after 60. They supply a spectrum of essential minerals such as magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus, all of which help reinforce the pelvic structure and femur, the primary load-bearing regions that absorb shock, transfer weight, and determine your ability to stay upright when balance is challenged. This matters far more than many older adults realize. The pelvis and upper leg bones form the core structural anchor system of the lower body, meaning they directly affect whether a stumble becomes a quick recovery or a serious fall. Adding chickpeas into your routine, whether tossed into salads, simmered in soups, blended into hummus, or used in warm comfort meals, offers ongoing nourishment for bone density and skeletal support. If digestion feels sluggish, simply soak them longer or introduce them gradually. Your gut microbiome will adapt, improving digestion and nutrient uptake. Over time, many adults over 60 describe a subtle but powerful shift, a feeling that their hips and thighs are holding them up, with more certainty and less fatigue during the day. Just imagine rising from a chair with less strain, stepping off a curb with confidence, or pivoting quickly without that quiet internal flash of insecurity. And stay with me, because in a moment, the next item will reveal how something as simple as the water you drink can deliver bone-ready minerals even faster and more efficiently than many supplements. Number 1. Mineral water, rich in calcium plus magnesium. And finally, the most underestimated and yet one of the most effective bone activators of all, naturally mineral-rich water containing calcium and magnesium. These minerals arrive in a pre-ionized, highly absorbable form that the body can utilize immediately, even when age-related mineral absorption has slowed. Many people assume that calcium supplements or fortified foods are enough, but mineral water offers something more biologically direct: hydration that improves bone responsiveness, calcium that supports bone density, and magnesium that enhances bone-nerve-muscle communication. Drink 1 to 2 glasses daily from a verified mineral source, ideally one that clearly lists its mineral content. If you're managing hypertension or sodium sensitivity, simply choose a low-sodium option. The result? You may notice more stability when shifting weight, quicker balance correction after a misstep, and a clearer sense of leg-to-ground feedback when walking. Some older adults even report fewer morning wobbles and less hesitation when getting out of bed. Because hydration isn't just about quenching thirst, it's one of the silent regulators of bone-nerve joint function. And hold on, because here comes something powerful. In just a moment, you'll see how simply choosing the right mineral water can influence posture, gait stability, and even your overall confidence in movement. And now, with our countdown complete, we're about to transition into the best part. How to integrate these foods seamlessly into daily life after 60. Stay with me, because what comes next may be the most practical and empowering section of this entire video, showing how tiny daily choices can translate into stronger bones, improved balance, reduced fracture risk, and real-world confidence with every single step you take. If you've been feeling a little more cautious when walking or sensing mild imbalance, you're not alone. Many older adults experience the same thing. The encouraging news is that your body can still adapt and regain stronger bones and better balance at any age. Tell us in the comments, how old are you and what's your biggest health goal right now? If this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for our next video on boosting bone responsiveness naturally.